We're going to start off early in the first on this one with Vega, 10 yards out. This is Jarquay gets his handoff, fights through one, fights through two. That's the first score of the game. We get to the second now. D'Amico Chambliss. This is also for the Pirates. It's a long carry through Medina Valley. Look at him, fakes two, then the third, now the fourth, and it takes an army to drag him out of bounds. Goal line now, quarterback run. That's Josh Hamilton who finishes off the big drive. Then we get to later in the first half. That's Ara Rawls, handoff Alicia Cummings. Now look at him. Long run down the sideline, 2-1, just getting past everybody. Way to keep your feet, sir. On defense now, Eric Spate, and we love the big dogs. Hurting them, making them work. I love it. Medina Valley going to get one on the QB rollout. Now look at him. Oh, excuse me, I'm one ahead of you there. Had our defensive tackle, now Medina Valley on the quarterback rollout. And just look at the interception. It's smooth. It's beautiful. That's how you fight for the ball. Pirates go on to this one, 39-8.
Let's see some new age offense with the West Trojans hosting Eastland. Easton QB Baron Morton handoff to Brandon Fielding to hurdle the defender. Fielding gets the ball again to bounce off a couple of defenders for a strong gain. That'll set up for a touchdown. Morton to Zach Brown. Now the Trojans QB Landon Edwards pass for a huge touchdown right there to number 2. On the very next play, Preston Johnson takes it in for a, oh, look at that mascot, Love. Can't ignore that. Takes it in for a huge, he will find number 5. Beautiful catch right there at half field. And this game is continuing. It was postponed due to weather, and Eastland had the lead by one at half. About some Cougars and Cadets. China Spring taking on Connally tonight early in the game. Cadets quarterback Glenn hands off to Sunday, who takes it in for a 30-yard touchdown in the first score of the night. And here's the same combination on the Cadets' next drive. Glenn handoff to Sunday, who barrels in for another touchdown later in the first quarter. Glenn handles the high snap and fires the ball to find Corey Black right there on the sideline. He makes the catch. Surprise ending. He makes the catch and dives into the end zone for the Cadets' 3rd touchdown of the night. And here's Sunday again taking the handoff, and he strides in for the Cadets' 4th touchdown and his 3rd touchdown in the first quarter. The Cougars kept scoreless in the first quarter, but later they fought back with a big catch right here by KJ Peoples. Look at that catch, beautiful, even contested. Final score in this game, Connally defeats China Spring 38-16. Cadets, a slow game for both offenses as Connally defense back gather reads the pass and it's intercepted on the first drive. Now Connally goes 4 and out and gives it right back to Gatesville. But Gatesville next ride, we're going to have a breakthrough run right there. Beautiful by Gatesville, and dropped fumble pass, but he takes it, quarterback keeper, and he's down. Let's take a look at the score for this one. Connally ended up beating Gatesville on their homecoming 17-7. Itasca had its hands full tonight on defense. Bulldogs quarterback Tyler Webb passed to Jay Sayala. He holds on to it for a beautiful 25-yard game. That sets them up with the running game for Jackson Zander to find a gaping hole up the middle. He takes it 30-plus yards for the touchdown. And it's the same story going the other way, but Bosqueville pulls out the win 48-12.
Last 2 weeks, Trojans started off with Nathan Garrick, quarterback keeper at the goal line for the score. Goat's going to respond on the kickoff, though. Running back Amir Lee going to field this one. And look at the patience here, because you're going to need to show some too. He sets it up, finds the seam, and then he is gone. Wait, one more to beat, but it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Lee into the end zone. Garrick again. This guy does everything for the Trojans. A gash up the middle. He takes it off, beats 2. 40-yard gallop in the end zone for West. Groesbeck now back at it. Look at the trickeration. Their own version of the Philly special. Dylan ran, tie, hail, goats.
Wide open.
Tie it up. West going to come back now again. Preston Johnson finishes off a tough drive with another score. Trojans wouldn't look back in this one as they get the dub 48-30. Change pace now. Grinding Riesel with high-flying Bosqueville. Bulldogs Tyler Webb on the rollout. Sees Jay Sayala on the sideline, and the senior can't break free, and the drive stalls. Now, here comes the bruiser Riesel. Stephen Searcy running over his own blocker. Then a Bosqueville defender before a pack of dogs drag him down. Searcy back at it. Quarterback power, 2 lead blockers springing. But look at the cut back.
Oh.
Vision gets him past another Bosqueville defender, but they catch him, drag him down at the 15. Tough sledding as far as scoring goes in this one, but it would pick up. Bosqueville went on to beat Riesel 24-12. Whitney sitting in second, trying to topple the Trojans. West struggled to score early, but the hands play of the night has to go to Tyler Kaluza. Look at the tip drill from Whitney, but he manages to hang on. West can't convert for a score, but Whitney comes back. Devin Wilson rolling to his right, finds the tight end. Who is it? It's Kirby Holder. The tiptoe grab. Check out the yak. Gets all the way down to the Trojans' 20. Something about Wilson rolling right, too. Avoids the pressure here and barely squeaks this one into the end zone.
Oh, look at that.
Tanny Waiting had to rush for the catch, but the toe tap is good for 6. And your friend's coming back. Wilson! The baller avoids a backfield castaway, races for the pylon, and woo!
Oh, wow.
Look at him. It's a high-flying night in the red zone. You want to score, you better get airborne. It's too good to be true. This one was tight all the way up until the end, but the Wildcats pulled it out over the Trojans, 13-7.
Bulldogs trying to right the ship, though, tonight against Grandview. Grandview out of the shotgun. Jane Zinch has all the time he needs. Steps in the pocket and finds Luke Ferguson waiting all by himself in the end zone. Grandview with the ball again. Good protection up front, and Cooper Deans snags another touchdown for the Zebras. The Bulldogs did show some bite, though, with a kickoff return by Caleb Jones. Good blocking by the return team to give Jones some room. He stretches the field to the sideline and finds good field position for McGregor. Then Bulldogs quarterback Viandre McDaniel takes the snap and finds Tanner Ledesma down the sideline for a 40-yard gain. Beautiful catch, but the Zebras would outmuscle the Bulldogs tonight, snagging a 55-0 road win.
Rolls. Axtell's Longhorns in Moody for a chilly game with the Bearcats. Axtell on the goal line. That's Paul Pena. Bowls through everybody, gets the first points. Moody QB Barrett Hubbard, though, trying to respond. Cuts past his blockers, breaks a Longhorn tackle, and look at him go. The cutback, the sweep. Down deep in Axtell territory. Bearcats fail to score. Axtell doesn't. Cheston Graham launches himself across the goal line, extends the lead. Moody would find some success with Evan Norwood at QB, but not nearly enough. Longhorns win by 40-46. Vega could outright win their district crown tonight in Gatesville. Hornets quarterback Preston Preciado goes Utah. The shovel ends up with Anthony Costas, who fools the Pirates until the 50. Preciado going to get back to pass again. Almost taken down once. Slips out. Going to almost get taken down again, but before he can get rid of it, the Pirates going to go ahead and pillage it, get him on the ground. Hornets back to the ground game, though. Kyle Stiffelmeyer, 2-yard power, and it's a game. La Vega in the third, and it's all Alicia Cummings all the time. A stiff arm race for the sideline, down towards the corner. A 45-plus yard run, and that's about how it went for the rest of the game. La Vega gets the dub, 49-14.
Bulldogs and Eagles both known for their high-powered offenses. The Eagles start off with an option read as quarterback Chase Keaton passes the ball to Spencer Eccleston, who flies down the sidelines for 65 yards. No one's going to catch him as he crosses for the first score of the game, but the Bulldogs are unleashed on their first possession. Quarterback Tyler Webb finds Jace Ayala, flag down, pass interference on defense. First down, Bulldogs. Tyler Webb takes it the rest of the way as he follows his blockers in for the touchdown, but the Eagles have the ball, fumble it on the handoff. Jacob Bravo scoops it up the ball and says, take it, the rest, offense, we'll take it from here. Bosqueville extends their lead with another touchdown. Valley Mills having more problems on offense with another fumble recovered by the Bulldogs. Lane Womack this time. They let the offense take it in, though. How generous of them, Micah. Bosqueville's Trey Maya takes the handoff and skates around the Eagles' defense for the touchdown, just making it look easy.
That's a 30-yard run for a 20-yard score.
Bosqueville final 72-21 over Valley Mills.
Milford facing off in the Italy Coliseum tonight. Cougars defense couldn't ask for a better start. Milford puts it on the turf, and Tristan Hennig comes up with a football for Aquilla. A few drives later, Cougars trailing, but how's this for a sign of life? Jacob Phelan himself going full Jordan for 60 yards and a Cougar
All by
TD.
himself.
Unfortunately, that's as good as it got as Milford won 56-18.